So hello everyone, today I'll be continuing the series of NPSC Mains 2014 GS-1 MCQ Part 2. So the Part 1 I've already completed earlier in the video, and this is a continuation of the video. So let's get the video started. So recently I've covered up to question number 60. So remaining questions are all current affairs of 2014, so this is not required, but continuing this, from 140 general science and Nagaland is very important for exam point of view. So let's get the video started. 140 fixation of nitrogen implies. So fixation of nitrogen it is done by leguminous plants like peas, chana, motor, beans, etc. So fixation of nitrogen means idu mati ase or plant ase. So and this is the root. So atmosphere ba plant ba nitrogen absorb kro nitrogen or nitrogen the absorb kro bijdi tan roots the nitrogen to deposit kro. So this process of depositing nitrogen from the atmosphere into the ground is also known as fixation of nitrogen, and this is done usually by leguminous plants like motor, chana, beans, etc. And idu bacteria rhizobium bacteria, so very important. So fixation of nitrogen is conversion of atmospheric nitrogen into useful compounds. Next, anemia occurs due to lack of anemia iron anemia, so it is iron. And in anemia red blood cell reduce kre. So our red blood cell la taikiman diri tak jinda 120 days only, the life cycle of an RBC. And what is the function of RBC? RBC la function it is used to transport oxygen from the cells to the different parts of the body. Next, the IC chips used in computer is made up of IC stands for integrated circuit. You must have noticed that computer the green color circuit we call it motherboard, or utu key material it is made of silicon. Usually silicon and germanium are also known as metalloids, or semiconductors are made up of usually silicon and germanium. Next, indigo is used in, so indigo it is a natural dye and it is used for dyeing agent. Dyeing agent means color grow. Next, 144, and this question is available on the NPSC website, so you can download, or I'll provide the links with the answer provided in the description below, so do check them out. Next, which animals are prone to the disease called rinderpest? Rinderpest key animal that prone it will be cattle, buffalo, goats, pigs, sheep, etc. Which one is a hereditary disease? Hereditary disease means transmitted from father to son, that is generation. Leukoderma means loss of skin color, means skin nathagala color. Encephalitis, that is inflammation of the brain, brain expand due to infection, and migraine headache. So it is diseases which can be acquired from any other sources, but hemophilia, that is blood clot. What does that mean? That means that suppose your hand is like this, because blood does not clot because you do not have heparin in your body, or fibrinogen. Next, egg mark. Egg mark stands for a quality guarantee stamp on agriculture produce. Next, leukemia is the disease of blood, so leukemia also known as blood cancer. is a form of blood in which cancer cells are present in the blood. Next, autopsy is concerned with post-mortem. Autopsy means manu mora bijde tage study korala. So it is also known as autopsy. Next, which one is a protozoan disease? Protozoa is also a microorganism, and kala azar is one that causes disease is caused by protozoa, also known as black fever or dum-dum fever. Kala azar. Lymphoma the lymph cancer, and in elephantiasis there is lymphatic filariasis. Elephantiasis means thing do tangar mosto wala, like abnormally sized thing mosto wala because of inflammation. It is also known as elephant leg or elephantiasis. And leukoderma do agide konise loss of skin color. Next, Susan Geiger was awarded Nobel Prize for isolating vitamin C from the following. So it is orange. So Susan Geiger do Nobel Prize vitamin C tai olala. However, vitamin la nam do Cashmere Cashmere funk 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 taiba discover kushi vitamin do. And vitamin C is also known as ascorbic acid. Next, the substance most commonly used as food preservative is benzoic acid. Benzoic acid to food preservative juldi byan hole. Paracetamol is a painkiller, so it relieves pain. Antibiotic means it is against virus and against bacteria. Next, which one is known as stranger case? Stranger case is also known as xenon. Why xenon is also known as stranger case? Because mostly noble gases to they do not react with other metals. That means usually they stable tage. For example, helium is He2 or neon is Ne. So He, Ne, and like this. So it is stable in nature. However, xenonically stranger case it does not behave as a noble gas, rather it reacts readily fast with fluorine or oxygen. Next, the compound obtained by heating caustic soda with linseed oil can be used as. So caustic soda or linseed oil to take boil we get soap. Next, milk. What is milk? Milk is an example of an emulsion. What is emulsion? Emulsion dike sugli to suppose ekta dabade tu emulsion dalise. To emulsion dike sugli tu ulup bijli rakhilibe tai la bitor de material daglo settle nokro. Suppose ekta bhalula pani rakhise. So if we keep as water, sand water, after some time the sand will get deposited. So it is not emulsion. So milk also, if we keep in a bottle, it will never settle down because it will remain like this. So it is known as emulsion. That is, it does not occur sedimentation. Next, chemically cane sugar. So cane sugar is sucrose. Glucose is found in food particles, and starch is also found in fruits and vegetables, and lactose is found in milk. So lactose to dudh debai, and sucrose to sugar debai, or fructose to it is fructose pe ekta same as the chemical formula of fructose, glucose, sucrose, lactose, and fructose, sucrose, and glucose are all same. It is C6H12O6 glucose. So only different in structure, and fructose is found in fruits, whereas sucrose is found in sugars. What is ruby chemically known as? Ruby though, ruby is a gem that is red in color, and it is also called aluminum oxide, and the red color is due to chromium. So chromium tagarne ruby is red in color. Next, what substance is not polymeric in nature? So polymeric in nature to glucose is the natural substance from which energy may be harnessed and is essentially made up of one element is also known as coal. Natural substance coal as because coal do kale carbon ba banai. So coal is made up of carbon. Next, the element not present in fertilizer. fertilizer te nitrogen, phosphorus or potassium te and a little bit of hydrogen, so it will be chlorine. Chlorine is not a fertilizer, rather it is a disinfectant. Disinfectant means microorganism can get pani de morai dela. Next, gas evolved during fermentation is carbon dioxide. So fermentation the case to kitia sugar to alcohol they convert hoy carbon dioxide generate hoy. For example, we keep wine grapes in water for fermentation. So during this process carbon dioxide is generated. In hospital, oxygen tube for respiration contains oxygen and helium. So why? So either oxygen tank as a suppose this is the oxygen tube. So yede ba mon sasle. Suppose if you are having breathing problem, then oxygen tube is needed. So why oxygen and helium is needed? So oxygen is a very heavy gas and helium is also a very light gas. So helium or oxygen they mix if helium is present in oxygen, then helium will make the oxygen gas light and it will be present at the top. However, if only oxygen is provided, oxygen to niche nami jao. So oxygen on supply kom dio jao. So because of this, we put helium in oxygen to lift up the oxygen. Next, for the rural areas, which one of the following is the best alternative wind energy source for cooking? So energy source to biogas is biogas is from dead plants and animals. Indigo is used in dyeing agent. So indigo is not a it is not an aeroplane brand, but it is for dyeing, means color dueling. Indigo plan, not the brand. Gasoline is given the gasoline. So India did the petrol. However, in United States and other foreign European countries, it is also known as gasoline. Medicinally useful compound obtained from the oil peppermint is menthol. Peppermint pa ki pai the menthol. Emeralds are made up of beryllium. So emerald the beryllium, aluminum, silicon or oxygen ba bane. The substance that is less prone to catch fire is cotton. So cotton is least prone to catching fire, means usually only time like cotton. Next, the first metal that was used by men is copper. So copper is the first metal used by men, which was discovered in 9000 BC. Next, most malleable metal is gold. Mr. Visual is the fourth chief minister of Nagaland. First speaker is T.N. Nangame, who participated in 1964. M. Ketan was the first education minister of Nagaland. Next, first Olympian is Dr. T.O. He participated in 1948 London Olympics, who played barefooted. Next, Northeast Frontier Track Inner Line, that is Eastern Frontier Regulation Act, was passed in 1873. Anglo-Boer War was fought in 1912. The last administrator was Sir Charles Percy, who was the Deputy Commissioner of Kohima. A three-tier system, Panchayat area system, was introduced in 1968 in Northeast Frontier Agency. The Northeast Frontier Agency was established in 1954, which is also known as Arunachal Pradesh. Next, Tragoban is endemic to the Nagaland Valley. Tragoban also is the state bird of Nagaland, also known as Jagaban Blighty. The principal festival of Angami is Sekrenye. Sekrenye is for Chagisang, and Mozo Chingamong is for House. Principal festival of Chang is Nagnulem and Kodanglam. Sekrenye is for Chagisang. Bushu Jiban Baisang is for Dimasa. Mimkat is for Kuki. The principal festival of Pom Galado ki the Mongyu, Moha and Bombom, Ngada do Rengmalaze, Medimne Chikamnido, Imchimur, are all in Mongyu for Cognacs. And it is celebrated in the first week of April. The principal festival of Imchimur is Medimne and Chigumni. Motsu and Changamong is for Ao, and Heka and Lang Shimyedo, Zielang Laze. The state of Nagaland has an area of 16,579 square kilometer. Population in Nagaland 19,79,000 as a, however, according to the question it will be 19,80,602. Major tribe to ita 17 with the addition of Thikir tribe. So this data is outdated. Nagaland was declared as the 16th state in 1963 on 1st December, also known as the Statehood Day. Mount Saramati is 3,840. If we convert it in feet, it is 12,550 feet. Next, the Mount Saramati do Nagaland and Manipur la boundary form gray. The first British Europeans to enter Nagaland was in 1832, and it was by Captain Jenkins and Pemberton. Next is, at the bloody battle of Kikroma, numerous people died on both sides. So this battle was called Battle of Kikroma 1851, 11th of February 1851 Kilija. The most recent Nagaland Legislative Assembly, so it took place in 2018, and now in 2023 the latest election is going to be held. Next, Nagaland attained statehood in 1962 with the passage of the 13th Amendment to the Constitution in 1962 by Jawaharlal Nehru, and it was inaugurated on 1st of December 1963 with Dr. S. Radhakrishnan as the inaugurator. Next, in touch agreement, separate region for Naga Hills was created. So in 1957, a separate Naga Hills was created, also known as Naga Hills Tinsang area, after the demand by the Naga People's Convention at Kohima under the chairmanship of Dr. Imukong Liba. Nagaland Highway 155 passes through Mokokchung, Chesami via Tuinsang, Kifuri. NH 29 Nagaland Highway 29 passes through Kohima, Dimapur, Mau, Imphal. And Nagaland literacy rate of 79.55 according to the 2011 census. However, nearest to the question answer is 80.1. The state of Nagaland covers an area of state road, so it will be officially is 1,400 km, but the closest one is 1,294. And next, the touch total area is covered with wooded forest, so it will be 10%. No, it will be 15%. So with this, the NPSC 2014 mains has been completed. So I'll be completing the rest of the video in the next rest of the year's question paper in the coming video. So with this, the video has come to the end. If you are interested with NSSB course, do join Aspirant Circle. The link will be provided in the description, and kindly contact in this number 841503983 if you are interested for NSSB course, which is soon to be held, and the course is very affordable at 4,899, and your materials will be provided at the doorstep if you register first. So thank you for watching and have a great time.